We are underway. Crossthwaite, straight into it. Left-hand side. I'll charge forward here. Birmingham City making big strides early on. Ocean Hertra tries the cross, and media corner one as well. She can score from there, of course, as well, can't she, Ocean Hertra? Saw her do so twice in the FA Cup a couple of weeks ago. She will be a danger down that left-hand side today. Early Birmingham corner. And towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and it's nodded over the bar. Sian Rogers maybe missing that a little bit. I think it's Lee Gyun Min who has got the last touch of the head to it. Really good corner kick. And it was just a little flicked header from Lee Gyun Min. Early warning for the Blades here. Trying to get the chance going in the stand. Abby Lafayette, heavy touch for her there. Does well to win it back. Her form over the last couple of weeks has been absolutely brilliant, Lafayette. Has been one of the Blades players of the season so far. Amy Andrews gets her foot in. Lafayette will pick it up. Lafayette again, quick to it. On the stretch, can't find a teammate. Birmingham could just move it from the back. Heron. Hertra. Potentially again going for that corner kick, well defended. Hertra again. Deep ball in. Too deep for Lee Gyun Min. Think about the attacking talent they've got available to them. Cornet, Crossthwaite, Hertra. And then you go to the bench and there's no respite for opponents there either. Beatriki Sari, Laidhammer. Amy Merricks has an unbelievable amount of depth available to her. Speaking in a pre-match interview about fortune favouring the brave. Certainly helps when you've got an attacking side with such quality as she has. Stephen Healy certainly tightened things up. Luke Turner, of course, who did move back to the backroom staff following Healy's arrival, had done a good job. Now, can Birmingham do a good job here? Nodded away. Decent pressure from the Blades, but Birmingham have passed their way through it. Here's Holloway. O'Rourke's done well. Back to Holloway here. Hertra into the penalty area. It's Ocean Hertra. It's well defended on the edge of the 6-yard box. Risky from Sheffield United. Birmingham already prodding and probing. Heron. Smart ball forward. Flag looks to have gone up. 5 minutes in, perhaps not unsurprisingly. It's been mainly Birmingham so far. Former PSG midfielder Maybe not started as often as she perhaps would have thought. Unbelievable talent. Her old side not having the best of times in the French Premier League. Clinging on at the moment to that title qualification spot back in fourth. Lee Gyun-min trying to go round the back and has succeeded in doing so as well to this right-hand side. Four Birmingham players in the centre. A little strong for Hertra. Holloway. Low drill ball in, well cleared. Amy Andrews just trying to do something and has done a lot with a brilliant little back heel. And now Rouse. Andrews has marauded straight back forward. Only Joy Ralph in the centre. A lot of work for Amy Andrews to do. She's still doing it towards Joy Ralph. You can see what she was trying to do. She's been such a bright spark this season, Amy Andrews. Now Birmingham will come straight forward at the other end. Mopped up well. Lee Gyun-min. Options just being assessed. Sheffield United have won it again. You do wonder, certainly a couple of times this season, losing Charlie Devlin has really stumped them up front. Driving, attacking talent. Obviously now serving that match ban after the red card. Silly bit of wrestling last time around. It's the kind of loss that's going to make things very awkward for Stephen Healy. I do feel that the away side is perhaps beginning to settle a little bit. Here's Lafayette. Little clip ball towards Ralph to chase. Niamh Heron will get to it first. Lafayette away from Gyun-min, only briefly before she's brought down. South Korean not being booked this season. Another one who perhaps would have thought there'd been a bit more football for her. Sheffield United have got to make chances from moments like these. It's getting noisy. St Andrews into the penalty area comes. And now Gyun-min will pick it up, and a chance for Birmingham to break. There's a lot of pace in this side. The flag will go up here surely. In fact, it hasn't gone up surely. Oh, there we go. Second time around it does. And there's some laughter between the referee and his assistant. Apologetic shake of the head and a thumbs up apology. But again, it just shows you what Birmingham can do on the break. Speed of the transition sometimes with this side is terrifying. Lafayette. Little clip ball just overhit. One of the Blades players of the season, no doubt. Potentially a two-way shootout between her and Amy Andrews. Birmingham forced back. Hopcroft felt she didn't have too many options. Smart turn from the South Korean over the halfway line. Right-hand side for Joy Ralph. Only got Amy Andrews with her. There's an option to the left-hand side. Superb sliding challenge. Ella Kinzet. A fairly shaky start. Sheffield United looking a bit more comfortable now. Oh, and it's been a bit of a misjudged challenge, and Lafayette's away. There's a few in the centre, including Ralph. It's a two-way challenge from Birmingham City. Whoever got the touch, it might not matter. Lafayette able to just skip away. Low balling's a very, very good one. And just a bit of an awkward, I think, knock potentially for Bex Holloway. Neat football from Birmingham. Hertra. Oh, that's a really smart ball. If it lands, it might land. It's just got the all-important touch from Simone Sherwood. Back in at centre-back again today. You feel like sometimes you lose a bit of the drive from Sherwood. He's able to pass and run away through defences. Needs to be at the moment. Harris back to the keeper. Heron. It's a good challenge. Andrews lays it off. Pass through towards Ralph is a decent one, but so too was the reading of it from Niamh Heron. Defended that excellently and can come forward with it here. Out towards the right-hand side. This is dangerous for Sheffield United. Ball put back in across is too strong. Again, the speed at which things can change, and Lily Crossway, certainly in the top 2 or 3 players in the whole league this season. Do not want her having time. Hopcroft. Lafayette should and does get to that. And now a chance for Amy Andrews to charge at the other end. Good open game this. Amy Andrews. Joy Ralph in the centre. Still with Andrews, who goes for goal. And Franch is called into action for the first time. Back of that brace the other day, that 99th minute equaliser from the penalty spot. She's calm and composed. Very good run, that one. Here they come again into the penalty area. Chance for them to take the lead, and they do! It is a lovely, open-footed finish. And Sheffield United have hit Birmingham with what could turn out to be a very good, very big goal at both ends of the table. Sophie O'Rourke has just opened that boot up and slotted it in. Birmingham make a rod for their own back here. Give the ball away. It's the right pass to Ralph on the right-hand side. The little layoff is absolutely perfect as well, and look at that finish from Sophie O'Rourke. It was a lovely move. 2 or 3 brilliant touches in there. Now, what will Birmingham City do? How will they react here? Amy Merrick spoke about showing bounce-back ability. They are going to need to show that here. After a good start, they find themselves down by a goal. Sophie O'Rourke, who can play pretty much anywhere on the pitch, positioned herself perfectly. And that is such a good finish as well. France will not have seen that until fairly late. It's her first of the season, and it could be a massive one for the Blades. Hopcroft, bit of a hopeful swing of the ball. And if they could stop the game right now, the Blades absolutely would. Such a good move. The pass from Ralph, the little flick on the edge of the penalty area. Here comes Joy Ralph again up against Niamh Heron. Heron gives the ball away. Andrews lays it off. Rouse wants it back, will try and get to it. Cleared off her toe. Worth a Guyat's touch as well there. In the build-up to the goal. Goals have been hard to come by this season for the Blades. That is the 16th of the season. Now the league's lowest scorers. Lee Kyung-min fouled. Long ball forward towards Ocean Herter. Takes it down well. Bex Holloway in support. Swings it in. Little layoff towards Lee Kyung-min. Crossway. In low again. It's going to drop to the South Korean, and there's a boot straight in there from Guyat. And Rouse is able just to slot it down the right-hand side. Ralph does well. Just tries that little reverse ball. Is asking an awful lot of Amy Andrews. He was quick. And is able to put the pressure on. Rouse again. Joy Ralph unmarked on this right-hand side. Ralph again. Tries to win the corner. Has won the corner. Sheffield United looking very, very confident at present. You do wonder what she could have done this season without that horrible early season shoulder injury. Had surgery and a long layoff, Joy Ralph. It's a Naby Lafayette corner. Lafayette gets it in towards the near post. It's bouncing down. It's not clear. It's off the line. Crossway will try and get this away, and has done with a brilliant burst of pace. Now an option just in front of her, but her pace is good enough to bring it forward herself. Down this right-hand side come Birmingham City. 4 in the centre. Ball across is blocked. Shot toward goal is blocked. A few half-hearted shouts of handball. Strike from range will come in. It's a brilliant stop from Sian Rogers. And Birmingham City get going. They are a terrifying prospect. And Sian Rogers, that will have been awkward for her. She was absolutely equal to it. Martha Harris tried the strike. It may well have taken a deflection on the way as well. That is going in, if not for the hand of Rogers. Here comes the corner, nodded away by Ella Kinzet. Andrews just trying to run it, had no real other option. Crossway, right-hand side to Ocean Hertra. Has that been kept in? It has not been kept in. has scored already this season. Martha Harris. A long time ago, of course, back in October against Ipswich Town. Guyot takes it down well. A little flick may have actually helped Amy Andrews, who concedes a free kick and doesn't necessarily agree with the decision. It has been a very good season for Amy Andrews. Ball flicked on. Header from Martha Harris. Well, how important is her goal going to be come the end of today? There's so much good football in here. Ralph Rouse, a little layoff from Guyot. That is a manager's dream to see your side build themselves a goal like that. Of course, won that late penalty against Sunderland last time around, Sophie O'Rourke. Made a big contribution much earlier today. Awkward from Rouse. Cross ball forward is a little bit optimistic. The ball absolutely went out of play. Do speak, everyone does, of Bex Holloway's brilliant work with this football club. She's an interesting one for a manager because she arguably is better in those wing-back positions, but is so good at centre-back. Sometimes you make the trade-off, and it's a trade-off she's spoken about a few times as well. She sees herself much more comfortably as a wing-back. Crossweight challenge by Lafayette. Lafayette with a smart pass. The ball through is an interesting one as well for Shana Guyot to chase. Well defended. Actually, Franch has done brilliantly to pick out a teammate. Now down this right-hand side. Lotta Lindstrom. She's not been hugely involved. Joy Ralph deep to pick it up. Looking again for that ball over the top. They've tried that a few times toward Amy Andrews. Holloway. Croft to Cornet. Birmingham trying to find their chance here. It's not going to come from that Ocean Hertra pass. May have had a little bit of call that language. Apologies if you did. Well, this is how the table currently looks, because Sheffield United, with 3 points here, would find themselves potentially going as high as 9th. The point gap would still be very, very worrying down to Pompey at the bottom of the table. But they'd also, of course, have those games in hand as well. From this position, Stephen Healy's side have got to hold on. For Birmingham, and obviously Palace take on Newcastle United later on. That's a big game for them. Bristol City are leading by a goal to nil as well, taking the lead in just the last few moments. So it is moving a little bit towards the top as well. It's only really 2 or 3 sides, 4 maximum, who maybe have very little to either worry about or get excited about. Other than that, there is still a potential of plenty of movement. As things stand, Birmingham City, for these fans, will be sitting in second. And of course, would be good enough come the end of the season to see themselves as a WSL side next season. Instructions and drinks taken on board. Sean Rogers will get things back underway. Little misunderstanding between O'Rourke and Gaia. Both will go for it again. Sheffield United will win themselves a free kick. Shouts on the right-hand side. Hertra is, I think, beginning to click into that, but you've got a player who can put the ball in like Abby Lafayette can. It is likely you will usually go straight for the penalty area. 28 minutes in. Lafayette launches it. Nodded back into danger initially, I think, by Sherwood. Unable to guide it into a dangerous place. A penny for her thoughts at the moment. The side have shown some real flashes of their quality, but not what she would have expected. She'll know the likes of Palace and Bristol City, Newcastle United be smelling blood. It does feel like Charlton are maybe too far clear to be stopped, certainly for promotion. Ralph. 4 Birmingham players around her. Cowan. Lucien Hertra. Nikia Min. Martha Harris. Had that shot was so well stopped by Sean Rogers around 10 minutes ago. Smart pass again. Nikia Min has run the ball beautifully. Lucien Hertra will go for goal. It was always going to take something special. It's always slicing wide. Nikia Min just knew exactly where to be for that. It was a really good bit of anticipation. 15 minutes plus added time to half-time. Sheffield United are leading. Birmingham City have had their chances, they've had their moments. Good challenge from Lafayette. Nice skill from Amy Andrews. Only Joe Ralph currently in the centre towards Lafayette, who will try and pull it back and will win the corner. It's hard to overstate just how good she's been in the last few weeks, Abby Lafayette. Having a very good game today as well. Will not take this set piece. Shauna Guyat will whip it in. It's a dangerous one. It looked for a moment like it might well just be looping straight in. Just have a look at this again here. I think that is looping in as well. I think that is a brilliant stop from Franch. Although perhaps not. It is a goal kick. Followed by an apologetic hand. Merrick's very briefly filling in. As the ball go. Motor launches it forward. Pass was almost a smart one. Brilliant play from Martha Harris. Mi Kyung Min. Too many blades in front of it. Lafayette tried to scramble it. A few of them are trying to scramble it here, including Harris. Ball won fairly. Here come Birmingham again. Holloway tries for goal. I think it hits a teammate. Lotte Lindström in the wrong spot at the wrong time. See, Holloway just was always setting herself for the strike. And that is going to sting Lindström, I think. Misunderstanding. Goes to O'Rourke. Back to Cowan. Simone Sherwood. Lafayette's pass is a poor one. It's a very poor one. Hopcroft has kept it well. It's going to be a strike from range, which is always rising. Seems to have just briefly switched sides here, Oceane Hertre. Certainly capable of scoring from there. Rare lapse in concentration from Abby Lafayette as well. He will be both delighted and on edge, you'd imagine. The side have done well, battled hard, taken their chance. Birmingham keep this in. Lindström sets it up, only half pushed away, and somehow I think the post has kept that out. Bizarre moment there. Birmingham haven't yet broken through. It's Heron. Crossed weight, swings it in. And they'll let that run over two heads. Well, how on earth did that not hit the back of the net? We'll see that again. So Rodgers, and it was O'Rourke who cleared it right against Sinead Hopcroft. And I think it's got to be said that Sophie O'Rourke owes that post a great thanks. It's a poor clearance, even under a bit of pressure. Blades have got away with it. Shannon Cook's ball forward. Birmingham need to make this spell of pressure count. Sheffield United just need to take a deep breath. They're already up against a lot of quality. Can't be having lapses in focus like the ones we just saw from O'Rourke and Lafayette. Sherwood volleys it into the sky. Heads it as well. I think wants a free kick. Hopcroft. Andrews almost got lucky with it. Harris to Hertra. Lafayette. Little clip ball is a good one to find Amy Andrews. Joy Ralph in the centre. Got to Guyat instead, who just gets caught up in a feet a tad. Back to Andrews, swings it in, just too far behind Joy Ralph. Picks it up well. And wins the free kick very smartly too. Big puff of the cheeks there from Sophie O'Rourke to Callum Park, who's not had a huge amount of decisions to make in this first half. For any referee, a quiet game is a good game. Exacting in the measurements as well. Lafayette's free kick. O'Rourke on the edge of the penalty area as well. Lafayette's ball in towards the back post. It's nodded away well. Guyat. Kinzet made herself available and is used. Tries to pull it back with that left boot. Kyung Min in front of her. The game, in a way that I think is going to please Blades fans, has just softened a little bit here. Ralph through the legs, and we'll find Lafayette. Gives the ball away, and now look at this pace of OCN Hertra. Brilliant charge down the left and keeps going here. Ball in is a good one as well. It's all O'Rourke can do on that occasion. Crossweight will try and scoop it in, and has done with a brilliant finish. And that is what has made her one of the league's best players this season. Lily Crossweight has just deftly curled it past Shan Rodgers. Her 7th of the season. That is now 13 goal and assist contributions combined. If Birmingham City do go up this season, she will have been a key factor. She knew exactly what she was doing. And the gent behind the goal there knew it was in before Shan Rodgers did. It's a big equaliser for Birmingham City. And it's no surprise who's got it. What a season she has had. To see it is one thing, to do it is another. That was an irresistible finish. How does Sheffield United now respond? Holloway under pressure. Cowan read it well. Rouse. Trying to skip through two Birmingham players who I think collide with each other. And Rouse is able to play a very smart ball to Amy Andrews. Andrews, guy out there in the centre. There's a few in the centre. Back towards Andrews, who will try the spectacular from a very difficult angle. They've got to be careful here, Sheffield United. Their shoulders don't drop too deep. It's going to hurt. They are playing a very, very good side, but they have had chances. They've had plenty of forays forward. Adriana Franch just luring in Amy Andrews. Going out to Rouse. Support to her left-hand side, but it was always going to be awkward. Snatch pass, which has been well worked by the Blades. But Niamh Heron very composed. And that ball is an absolute beauty to find. Oceane Hertra, right-hand side. Just tried to scoop it through Emma Taylor. Harris. Lindstrom. Sherwood's done well. Andrews is stopped before she can get going. We'll find out very shortly the added time here. You'd imagine a couple of minutes at least. Ralph up against Heron, who yet again does excellently. Lee Gyun-min, ball through is a good one. Shan Rogers has read it. Cowan. It's a brilliant touch from Joy Ralph. He's conceded a free kick, but that first touch was absolutely brilliant, just to pluck it from the air. Niamh Heron, as she has done through the entirety of this first half, defending well. Across the way. Lee Gyun-min. Oceane Hertra. Ball in. Ball back in from Oceane Hertra, and the flicked header on is in fact out for a corner kick. Well, you may have heard it announced a few moments ago, there will be 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes at the end of this first half. Corner comes in, it's flicked towards goal, it's cleared off the line. Hopcroft will go for it, and it's straight into the arms of Sian Rogers. Very cleanly struck. I think it's O'Rourke again on the line here. May actually have been Sherwood. It was Simone Sherwood in the right place. Think back to how things ended for Sheffield United last season. They took just 7 points and 1 win last season. There is undoubtedly improvement. And of course, a lot of that credit does have to go to Luke Turner as well. Well, he did in his long interim spell in charge. They need it to be enough to stay in the division. And that is still very much up in the air. A win here, though, would do the world of good. But it is one of the trickiest games of the season. And Birmingham City have got themselves back into it with a frankly stunning finish. Definitely hit the hand of Lee Gyun-min. Last first half throw of the dice for Sheffield United. Lafayette swings it in. It's not a bad ball, it's been missed by 2. Scrambled clear by Hopcroft. Crosswaite is quick, but not quick enough for that. Brilliant from Cornet. Swings it right-hand side for Ocean Hertra. Birmingham might get one last chance in this first half, and Amy Andrews has tracked back brilliantly, but perhaps not well enough. Rogers gets a hand to it, and that is the end of an enthralling first half of football at St Andrews at Knighthead Park. Sophie O'Rourke's lovely open-footed left-foot finish put the Blades in charge after 14 minutes. They look good through huge patches of that first half. But sometimes a side has too much quality, and in one of the league's very best players in Lily Crosswaite, we saw one of the league's very best finishers. A lovely, curling, deft effort past Sian Rogers. 40 minutes in, brought Birmingham City level. It has been a genuinely enjoyable first 45 of football. Chances, open football, challenges, we've had the lot. And you do wonder what we're going to get in the second half of this tie. At half-time, it's Birmingham City 1, Sheffield United 1. And we are back underway. It is as expected. Martha Harris has reverted to centre-back. McKenna an out-and-out wing-back. Think about the quality that Amy Merricks can bring on from that bench. We've already seen 2 players of immense quality, including the club record signing, come on. Sheffield United free kick. No changes, as you'll see, for them at half-time. Heron, Hopcroft. comes the Super Swede over the halfway line. Lucien Hertra. Nice ball to the left-hand side. Holloway. Goal scorer Crossthwaite. Decent ball in. Well met by Taylor. Drilled toward goal, and Shan Rogers in the way. An immediate chance for Leithammer. She has settled really, really nicely since that move from North Shopping. Almost made an immediate impact here. Rouse. Smart turn from Gaia. Ralph somehow picks that up. Asking quite a bit of O'Rourke on the right-hand side. Asking too much of Sophie O'Rourke. Holloway just moved back a little. Leithammer. It's a lovely touch around the corner. Blades trying to almost bulldoze their way through. Ella Kinsit has to be slightly more deft there. The way the scorelines are going in this division, as things stand today, we're going to have more questions than answers. Whether or not Amy Merrick's mentioned the current scoreline between Bristol City and Charlton, we'll never know. It does feel like a win is all the more important now. Guyat just forced back towards Sherwood. Rouse just reversing in. Neve Heron fouls her in the process. And Molly Rouse, you think about the career she's had before arriving here. She was at Turbine Potsdam over in Germany when they were a different side to that they are now. They were at times all-conquering in Germany. Not from too far away from here, actually. Not getting into the debate as to whether or not Warwick is a Birmingham area. Don't think that it is, but not too far away from St Andrews in the scheme of things. Hertra just runs into Lafayette. Martha Harris just rolls it along the back line. Leithammer just blocked by Shauna Guyat. Lafayette, a little bit messy, but Sheffield United have come away with it. Rouse was surely not going to shoot from there, she was. Holloway has to clear it. Smart pass, again towards the edge of the penalty area. Rouse just skipping away from a challenge. Skill again here, little left foot dollied up towards Amy Andrews. Well defended by Martha Harris. All important header to it. Someone lent on the PA momentarily. Rare long ball forward by Birmingham, plucked out of the air beautifully by Cowan. Now Sheffield United will try and swing this, and Amy Andrews is not too far away. Franch had read it well. Hammer with a lovely turn. Clip pass is just read by Lafayette, who drops the shoulder nicely. Calm play from the wing-back. Now Ella Kinzet. Ball around the back for Amy Andrews to chase. Andrews is onto it. Needs some support and gets it. And we'll swing it in. And not too far away from the on-rushing Sophie O'Rourke. Already got one today. Big thumbs up for Amy Andrews. Birmingham charging forward here. Three in the centre. Lafayette's there as well. Neve Heron. Crossway. Holloway. It's the right pass to Ocean Hertra. Can't use the body well. Again, Andrews is going to charge down that wing. Strong ball too, where I'm not entirely sure Guyot knew she was as close as she was. Crossway. Hertra's strike, it's not far away. It's really not far away. It certainly worked, switching her out to that right-hand side. May well be that Amy Merricks decides to switch it again, but Crossway's definitely had more joy down the left, and Hertra has down the right. And just as I say that, it looks like Hertra's gone over to that left-hand side, which is fairly typical. Dangerous ball here. Very well defended. Lafayette to Amy Andrews. Pass is a tricky one. Neve Heron, he's been absolutely everywhere here. Tries to thread it through, but Molly Rouse has read it. Lafayette, who's currently in the centre of midfield, is blocked. Now to Crossway. Neat pass. Well read. Feels like there's more goals in this game. Looks like we're going to get some more changes in a moment as well. Into the penalty area. Molly Rouse has to launch that away. Joy Ralph will chase it up against Heron. And these will be the changes. And it must be very nice to be able to bring on the likes of Beatrice Sari when you need it. And Sato Miyagawa will also be coming on. Now, Lily Crossway going off will, I think, cheer up Sheffield United until they see that it's Beatrice Sari to come on. And Chelsea Cornet, who's not had too strong of a game really, not done anything wrong, but not been too strongly involved, the captain. Chelsea Cornet will come off as well. Sato Miyagawa will come on. Another, of course, brought in from Scandinavia in January. First touch for Miyagawa. Mercy and Hertra. Bit of a battle on between those two there. And Cowan did well. Jayat takes it down nicely. Bit of a risky ball. Birmingham might be able to advance with it. That's lovely play again from Cowan. Taylor is there. Again, Emma Taylor clears it well. There's a little bit like there's been a bit of a click here. Birmingham beginning to just grab the game a little tighter. Made Howard. Hobcroft. Gower is chased down. Harris's touch is momentarily a tad heavy, but keeps going here. Martha Harris, brilliant play. Mercy and Herter will go for goal again, and Rogers saves it first time, but can't stop it second. And is it going to count? It is not. The referee will jog across. Very quick word, and then has given it. A very, very strange moment. The thing about record signings is that sometimes they just know where to stand. Brilliant from Martha Harris. Hertra's shot was well blocked, but straight into the chest, and no matter what Sherwood did, she couldn't keep it out. And then came the brief conversation as to whether or not it would stand. And it will. Here's Leidhamar with a goal. If Birmingham City go up, I think she could turn out to be, even at £300,000, a real coup. How does Sheffield United respond then? We asked that after Birmingham went one down early doors. Andrews. Nice touch from Leidhamar. Mercy and Hertra swings the ball out to the left-hand side, looking for and finding Beatriki Sari. Sari's ball in. Lafayette with a look over the shoulder. And the winner of the goal kick. Look at Stephen Healy's options on the bench. And you look at what Amy Merricks has to go with, and already those changes are making a difference. Here's Amy Andrews though. Good ball into the centre. Might drop for Ralph, who quite rightly pulls out of the sliding challenge. Harris. Her driving run. It's what built the first part of that goal. At some point, good performances from Sheffield United have to start ending in good results. Smart ball through here. And Sian Rogers did what she needed to do. Lotte Lindström will take the corner. Lindström's corner, headed toward goal and headed wide of goal, I think, by Harris, who's had a very, very good game today. Ball given away. Ocean Hertra. Beatrice Sari. Great save, Rodgers. Sheffield United's decision to play their way out has yet again caused them problems. Emma Taylor does not get that convincingly forward. It's the right pass from Ocean Hertra. And actually a very good stop from Rodgers. Birmingham corner. Andrews needs to get to this and doesn't. There's a couple of bodies in the way. Corner again. We switch sides. Ball in again to Damaru's underneath it. In the right place at the right time. Didn't know much about it. Sometimes the best players don't. I don't think he can be too displeased with how his side have played, but they're up against some incredibly impressive opponents. Can he find a way back into it? Don't forget they conceded in the 94th and then equalised in the 99th against Sunderland. One thing about this Blades team all season is they do not give up very easily. Good marshalling from Lafayette. You'd imagine we'll have a half chance of seeing the likes of potentially Lauren Thomas. Abby Jones as well, maybe. Eva Butler. Houses ball forward. Little flick and touch from the impressive Guyat, who then slips away from Masato Miyagawa. And Taylor. Well, it has felt like a second half that has been mainly with Birmingham City. Those numbers actually show that too. 33% to 24 in their favour. Sheffield United looked a little bit more dangerous at times in that first half than they have done in this second. Need to be careful here. I think we are going to see the first Sheffield United change in just a moment. Amy Andrews. Ball over the top is not far away. Might still drop here, edge of the penalty area. Guyat's doing well actually here. Not to get too strongly involved. Lucien Hertra's ball is a very dangerous one, but may well have just about worked for her. And Lucien Hertra is the one, I think, who is being punished for the foul. So it is Lauren Thomas, as expected, who will make her way onto the field here. Fairly interesting decision, this one. Play right back, right wing. And it's going to be the goal scorer, Sophie O'Rourke, who will come off. Has looked a little tired, maybe took a bit of an awkward knock along the way as well. Coaching staff just imparting their thoughts. As things stand, today is going to be a very, very good day for Birmingham City. We'll fill you in on scores elsewhere in a little while. But this could be a massive day for Amy Merrick's side. Everyone back up and ready to go. Lucien Hertra will come back onto the field in a moment. And now Lauren Thomas, of course, on for Sophie O'Rourke. Rouse. Kinzit. Nice layoff from Amy Andrews to Abby Lafayette. The ball in is a good one, but yet again, Martha Harris in the right place. Kinzit. Smart football from Sheffield United, but Martha Harris has had an almost quietly brilliant game. McKenna. Swede's ball through is well blocked, and the advantage is played by the referee. Here comes Lucien Hertra, goes for goal again and again. O'Rourke, sorry, Rogers I should say, saves it superbly. So used to Sophie O'Rourke clearing the ball off the line. Another brilliant save above her head there from Sian Rogers. Brilliant this from Rogers once more. Criticism for certain parts of her game. Her shot stopping is, I think, unarguably very, very good. Really good reactions there. Birmingham corner into a dangerous position, and Heron has flicked it wide. May need a moment. Okay, here, Niamh Heron. Really can do it all. She's brilliant in the air, technically very sharp. Great crosser of the ball as well, Niamh Heron. We've not seen too much of that in this game, but she is a very, very good crosser of the ball. So we mentioned that it might well be a good day for Birmingham City if things were to stay the same here, and that is why, because it looks like Charlton are losing their second game of the season. They're 2-0 down to Bristol City. Birmingham, with a game in hand, are closing the gap. And may I just very quickly remind you as well, that final game of the season, Saturday the 2nd of May, Charlton against Birmingham City, which you will be able to watch, of course, on the Barclays WSL 2 YouTube channel. But it might well be that we are setting up for a final day shootout for promotion, for the title even. We will see. Plenty of football to be played before then. Just something to keep an eye on. and to keep half her mind on as well. Ball launched on. McKenna gets there before Andrews. He's able to mop it up. Sherwood, nice little knock onto this right-hand side. Low percentage pass. And that's going to be a quick word for Joy Ralph, who's worked very hard up front. Definitely a free kick. Harris. Miyagawa. Back to Harris. Heron. Laid him up. Harris, and there's a poor pass. Can Sheffield United do anything with it? It's the question. Ball through is almost went its way to Joy Ralph. Birmingham just smartly passing their way out of trouble. Oh, this day's getting more and more interesting, isn't it? Gillian Kenny has got Charlton back into it. Lexi Lloyd-Smith's 61st minute goal. Well, followed up pretty shortly 9 minutes later by Charlton back into that game. Here come Birmingham. They have a strike. It's wide of goal. Whatever league she's in, I think she's going to be devastating. Look through some of these players as well. Lotte Lindström, only 21. And of course, the record signing, only 22. Andrews up against McKenna. I think has kept that in play. Goes straight after Ocean Hertra, who gives the ball away. Guyat, smart pass here. Good chance here for Sheffield United, which is superbly defended by Heron. Masato Miyagawa. And then ball out of play. Worked hard with not a lot to show for it, Lotte Lindström. Sheffield United have not created enough chances in this second half. And the Birmingham City manager doesn't look comfortable at present. You would say the side haven't been challenged at the other end too strongly in this second half. Lafayette trying to change that. Joy Ralph will chase it. Up against Heron, who can only knock it out for a corner. Can Sheffield United take their chance? Another one who's had a very, very good game, Niamh Heron. Just under 15 minutes of normal time to go. Sheffield United corner. Simone Sherwood on the ground. So the referee will come across for a quick word. Again, Callum Park's not had too many decisions to make. In comes the corner. Joy Ralph just trying to chase the ball down. Sloppy from both sides. Out for a goal kick to Birmingham. You're going to get, I think, another change here. Or in fact, is it just a simple bit of kit repair? Still waiting on confirmation of the change. We believe it'll be a Sheffield United substitution. Did see a few moments ago Eva Butler warming up. And there is Eva Butler. Good turn from Miyagawa. In comes a cross as well. Taylor doesn't get rid of it. Lindstrom will still chase it. Lotta Lindstrom still going. Somehow gets away with that pass. It's another good cross in, and Lafayette, very smart actually from the wing back. Really smart, just ducked away with it. Beatriki Sari. Miyagawa. Firm header away. Harris being chased down by two. The ball is just knocked out of play, and some equipment is knocked down. So Eva Butler will come on. And it's going to be for Shauna Guyat, who was a big part of that Sheffield United goal. Eva Butler, only 20 years old. I feel like she's not caught fire this season. Superb in the FA Cup against Ipswich Town back in January. Outside of that, has not had too many starring roles. Brilliant block from Sari. Here comes Lotta Lindstrom. Big chance here. Brilliantly saved again from Sian Rogers. Might not be Sinead Hopcroft's day in front of goal. Already had one ricochet off the post. It was a good save from the keeper. Birmingham corner. Away at the near post. Second bite to the cherry for Birmingham. Ocien Hertra will go again. Hertra's corner, nodded toward goal and nodded wide of goal by Heron. Such a complete player, still only 22 years old. Might be a bit disappointed actually she didn't get that on target. Walker for Lafayette. Out of play before Butler can get to it. Ralph does well. Rouse launches it. Amy Andrews to chase it. Adriana Franch will claim it easily. Bit of miscommunication as it runs out of play. Not long left. St Andrews at Knighthead Park today. Again, Sheffield United have put in a decent performance. These fans have seen their team potentially just do what has been needed. Digging in the way that Amy Merricks has asked her side to do. They can't keep playing well without wins, really. It's not sustainable going into these last 4, 5, 6 games of the season, depending on which side you are. Lafayette. Gower in the way. Long throw. Joy Ralph is straight to this. Harris will clear it away. Kinzet. Thomas has really not had much to do since she came on. Leanne Cowan. The free kick is given, I think, here to Sheffield United. A big chance to get this into a dangerous position. Swan Sherwood making her way forward. We might well be waiting on a change here. Lafayette's free kick. Into a dangerous position on the edge of the penalty area. Hobcroft's done brilliantly. The break is on for Birmingham. Leanne Cowan read that brilliantly. Holloway. Oh, it's a poor pass. Butler picks it up, and now it's Andrews. Big chance here for Sheffield United. Can she find Eva Butler? The touch is too heavy from Amy Andrews. Eva Butler really got going there. Fair play to McKenna, who waited for Andrews to make the mistake and did. Thomas, back heel, Hopcroft. Up into the sky. Sherwood was always going to win that one in the air. Rouse. Taylor. Sherwood had nowhere really to go. Gower. Well into the last 5 minutes here. Rouse. That ball around the back is a very good one. Thomas, though, met by brilliant work from Holloway. These little forays forward are knocking him at the moment like a little too late here for Sheffield United. Rouse. Two Birmingham City players down. Molly Rouse wins the free kick. In the meantime, Ocean Hertra. Is that cramp? Well, Lauren Thomas is certainly treating it as such. I think it normally needs a little bit more pressure than that. Well, he thought that Ocean Hertra was likely to come off in a moment anyway. She did the international sign for substitution. So whether or not, Hertra's going to go off on that side. Lucy Quinn will come on for the last few minutes. Ocean Hertra had a very good game, actually, particularly that first half. Experience of Lucy Quinn for these last few minutes. Lafayette. Can Sheffield United scramble something from this game? Lafayette's free kick. Deep and straight into the arms of Franch. Claims it easily. Cowan reads it. Rouse. Taylor. Neat. Rouse again. Ball around the back is a little too awkward for Thomas. Neve Heron will just get a hold of that. Holloway. Flick forward, as she has been all game. Martha Harris in the right place. And again. Butler. Taken off the ball by Quinn, who then finds the Swede with a nice bit of play. Side-footed again for Lotte Lindström to chase down, but Simone Sherwood gets a hold of it. 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes for Birmingham to hold on to what would be a massive 3 points. Or Sheffield United to grab themselves a much-needed point at the bottom of the table. Yagawa straight back to her. Knocked out of play. Rogers to Taylor. Lafayette challenges. Quinn wins it. Sherwood straight to it. Lafayette flicks it on. May well be. Hammer just needs a moment or two. The side were one down. The changes made all the difference in the second half in terms of controlling the game. They were already back to level terms at half-time. Long ball in is too difficult for Joy Ralph. Awkward for Taylor, who actually does well there. The energy, the effort still there for Sheffield United, as it consistently is. They need points. Taylor, Sherwood. I'll try that long ball forward. Holloway able just to control it with her face. Brilliant turn. Birmingham making their way down this left-hand side. And happy to waste time down there as well. And a lot of wrestling there. And a fairly unpopular opinion of the referee briefly, who I think has had a very good game overall. Andrews trying to challenge Harris for it. Mentioned already, has had an absolutely brilliant game at the back. Somewhat wayward clearance from Sian Rogers. Not much Derby Lafayette can do about that. And Merrick's just surreptitiously laying the ball down for McKenna to take. Lafayette's flicked header somehow keeps that in play. Birmingham will be more than happy to have this ball here for the next couple of minutes. Derby Lafayette arguing a case. It feels like Sheffield United's race today is run. And you can bring a £300,000 player off the bench. You often should be able to win games in this division. Stephen Healy will be frustrated with some elements, I'm sure, very pleased with others. There's been spells in this game where if Sheffield United play like that against most of the teams in this division, they'll pick up a win or two before the end of the season. But to be able to bring Beatrice Sari, Mia Gower, Laidhammer, McKenna off the bench, it's just an embarrassment of riches, really. Pound for pound, they have the deepest squad by some distance in this league, Birmingham City. Over the line it goes. And it is all over. From behind, Birmingham City take 3 points, which might be absolutely pivotal come the end of the Barclays WSL 2 season. She may not have known much about it, but that is the lady who has put Birmingham City into the winners category for today. Off the bench and in the right place at the right time. Ball ricocheted in off her. And if scorelines stay the same elsewhere, this has been a fantastic day for Amy Merricks. Big word there for Martha Harris, you saw getting high-fived. She was absolutely excellent at both right-back and centre-back today. Molly Rouse put in a brilliant shift. Joy Ralph, Amy Andrews all trying. Lafayette, as always, reliable down that left-hand side. Stephen Healy has got to find something for Sheffield United in the next couple of weeks. Amy Merricks found it today. She had to go to her bench to find it. Good performances no longer matter for Sheffield United. It's about points. But these fans today have seen their side go one down, and then the irresistible force of the attacking talent they possess onto the field to win it. A really enjoyable game today. It is finished. Birmingham City 2, Sheffield United 1. Well, this is the tale of the game in numbers. 25 shots to 7. Second half, Birmingham really started to put the foot down. 9 corners to 3. Sheffield United really having to dig in at times. There was plenty of good defending from both. There was a moment of magic and a moment of good positioning that has won Birmingham the game. That makes it look like it was a potentially dirty game. I think it, in the end, was today. Now, this is what has made this interesting. We saw Durham 0, Southampton 0, early kickoff, of course. Look at that current score now. It is the current score between Bristol City and Charlton at Ashton Gate. Charlton may be about to lose their second game in over 400 odd days. They are obviously still top, but with a win here for Birmingham City today, that gap is beginning to rapidly shrink. Some good news if you want to spin it like that for Sheffield United is Nottingham Forest's 2-0 win over Ipswich, and the fact that Sunderland remained a goal to the good up against Pompey. If Sheffield United were going to lose today, they'd be more than happy that Ipswich and Pompey went on to lose too. This table is really starting to look fascinating in the Barclays WSL too. It's been fascinating for a while. Pompey, with all the horrific injury problems they've had this season, joint bottom of the table. Reminder, that game is still ongoing. They've played a couple more games in Ipswich Town though. Sheffield United in 10th. Durham's point earlier on moves them to 9th. At the top of the table, Birmingham within 6 and a game in hand against Charlton, with the two sides meeting on the final day of the season. That is going to be potentially some match. Palace in 3rd, Bristol City stick in 4th, Newcastle United, who of course play Palace later on, currently down to 5th. Now, we had a really good game here today. Let's take a look, shall we, at some of the key moments. And this was the 14th minute goal from Sophie O'Rourke. The result of an absolutely exceptional team move. It was a really lovely, open, left-footed finish. But look at this in the build-up. Ralph, Rouse, Guyat, O'Rourke. It was an absolute pearler. But then Birmingham, as so often we've seen this season, that extraordinary attacking talent. Holloway to Crossway, and Crossway with an absolute pearler. Second it left her boot. Rodgers was stranded, and Birmingham were level. This is such difficult technique. You can see the way she lifts it. It's a great goal. And then in the second half, well, some of the big guns, of course, brought on by Amy Merricks. Rodgers forced into more than one big save. And then Martha Harris charging forward. Found Oceane Hertra, whose shot was saved by Rodgers, but only into the chest of Wilma Leidhammer. Initially the goal didn't seem to have been given. Moments later, well, it was confirmed as being given. And in the end, it was all 3 points to the home side. Even if it was in a very brief moment of quite considerable confusion. In the right place, at the right time. There was other chances, including this brilliant save from Sian Rodgers. Beatrice Sari unable to put Birmingham too clear. Lovely stop. And then Oceane Hertra again launching one towards goal, and Rodgers again keeping the deficit at 1. It was a really entertaining game today. Well, you may feel at the end of the season that this weekend, this round of fixtures may well have been the moment things started to either be confirmed or likely or shaken up completely. It is going to be a brilliant run-in to the end of the Barclays WSL 2 season. A reminder, you can watch every single game this season on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your company today in this one. It is finished at St Andrews, Birmingham City 2, Sheffield United 1.